Welcome to the What You Don't Know Podcast Series, sponsored by Networking and High Heels. At every stage of business, most business women struggle with the obstacles that they see coming and the ones that they don't quite anticipate. Let's face it, what you don't know is what causes most of the troubles in your life, and what you do know is what inspires your passion and your happiness. Join us today to find out what you don't know. We promise it will be time well spent. Today our guest is Jess Neeley, the Real Talk Money Maven, who is joining us to talk about financial responsibility for the holidays. I know you're probably thinking about Christmas presents and where the next sale is, but there really is a financial picture beyond the edge of Christmas that you need to be aware of. Let's talk to Jessica and find out what you don't know. We're here today with Jessica Neeley, Real Talk Money Maven. So, could you take just a minute and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. As you said, I'm the Real Talk Money Maven, and I have a financial services industry background. I started my first career in insurance, and I'm currently in the credit union industry, and I've always loved finance. I found it to be very important, of course, for both men and women, but especially women, because we live longer and are often in a position where we need to manage it better, and hence born Real Talk Money Maven.
Wow, that's a great journey, and I love your mission as well. So what I'd like to focus on a little bit right now is, it's the Christmas time, and everybody's spending money like crazy. We're all, focused on our consumerism and how we can make everybody happy at Christmas time with the least amount of money, or maybe just focus our money in a good way. So what I'd like you to talk about is how the holidays affect you financially and how you can keep from being broke at the end of the year when the holidays are over.
Excellent question, and very timely. It's definitely easy to get carried away at the holidays, shopping both for meals and for gifts for your loved ones and friends. Some advice I'd like to bestow is be responsible and keep in mind what the holidays are really about. It's really about cherishing memories with your family and your friends and your loved ones. Don't spend the rent money on gifts. It's not worth it. Make a list of who you plan to shop for. Write it on paper so you can visualize it, and assign a dollar amount that you want to spend for that person. That helps you stay accountable when you're out and about and you're grabbing those gifts.
So talk to me just a little bit about, as we focus on, children and things like that, what are some of the things we can do during the holidays to save money? Because everybody's out there, in credit card mode and things like that. So how can we save money?
Well, the obvious is to shop sales, of course. But a few other ways to do that would be when you're doing your holiday meals, ask those coming over to bring a dish. Make it more of a potluck so that you are not carrying the burden of buying food for the entire group. Also, check out the Sunday paper. The Sunday paper often has coupons for large retailers, and even some small local retailers put coupons in the Sunday paper. Another great way to save money is to buy like $100 and $5 coffee shop gift cards. Because oftentimes we want little gifts that we can share with people that we appreciate throughout our everyday lives. That could be the mail carrier, that could be the delivery driver, that could be your favorite store owners, or like I get my dog groomed, do something for my dog groomer.
That's a really great tip. So how do we really rebound into 2016 once we've come through the holiday season?
Awesome question. My best advice is to start saving now. So set up a bank account, and maybe don't make it at your normal bank. Go open a savings account at another institution and set up maybe a bill pay every pay period for $20 to that account, or $25, whatever you feel comfortable with. And that way you're not tempted to touch that account. It's out of sight, out of mind. And towards the holidays, you have an account that's designated for holiday shopping. And you can do that through payroll deduction. A lot of employers will allow you to transfer money to an account via your paycheck, so that would be one way to do that. And again, like I said, you could set up a bill pay from your checking account. Another way to shop the after holiday sales. That's another great way to save some funds. And just, again, take that list that you made of everyone that you shop for and keep those people in mind throughout the year. And if you find a perfect gift for them, grab it while it's on sale. And again, if you didn't ask your family about drawing names this year, take that into next year and maybe establish it early on in the year so that everybody knows that that's the plan and no one gets carried away. If they have the opportunity, if they want to buy for everyone, then that's fine, but you've made it clear and everyone knows that you plan to just shop for one person per person. And so you can start planning that now as well.
Excellent. That's really great advice because, that one bank account like you're talking about that's out of sight, out of mind, that gives you a lot of flexibility to plan for the next year. So, if you could leave us with one final thought about financial planning and moving into the new year strong, especially as women because we're so responsible for everybody in the family, what would that thought be?
I would say to not get carried away or caught up in the spending money. It's very easy for us to do. I understand. I have lots of adorable nieces and nephews and children. So it's very easy to get caught up in spending money. But just remember, at the end of the day, it really is about cherishing memories that you're making with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, whoever that may be. Life is short, and so you really need to just value the quality time that you can spend with those you love.
Very good advice. So tell us how we can get in contact with you.
You can reach me on my website at realtalkmoneymaven.com. Again, that's realtalkmoneymaven.com. Or you can shoot me an email at realtalkmoneymaven@gmail.com.
We hope that you have enjoyed this Empowering Women podcast series, What You Don't Know, sponsored by Networking in High Heels. Networking in High Heels is a premier women-only networking community that strives to give women at all levels of business the connections, resources, and expertise that will increase success and boost profitability. Networking in High Heels groups are comprised of face-to-face meetings and virtual connections throughout the world. Our goal in this podcast series is to highlight some of the best business advice for women at every level of business. Are you a businesswoman with something to say or some important advice for other businesswomen? Want to be our guest on What You Don't Know, the podcast series? If so, connect with us today at podcast@networkinginhighheels.com. Remember, Networking in High Heels, where smart businesswomen connect across the street and around the world.